Second round of a possible 5 for Women's Flyweight Championship here in our 2024 PFL season. Dakota Ditcheva still undefeated in the blue. Tyler Santos, the one-time UFC title challenger, in the black. Santos moves forward. Oh, kick to the face. Ditcheva showing off all the weapons. And Tyler Santos hurt deep for sure. Tyler Santos is almost. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again. And while this is a lovely bonus, it's not what she's in this sport for.
So Dakota, what's your earliest memory of fighting?
My earliest memory from fighting would be from when I was 4 years old, I would say. I do remember a little bit of it, probably because on the same day my brother ended up busting his lip in another fight by accident, so that's probably what I remember firstly about the sport.
Oh, look at these two, cute. The 1998 this would have been, would it? No, 2002, yeah, so 2002 this would have been, you were 4 years old. Oh, first kick straight away. And then the hands go.
Look at my face. Oh my God, you look so aggressive.
You do. Them kicks are going straight after the punches.
I look like a box in a bag.
Oh, left, right.
Look at my face.
You're going, oh, look
at his
face
he's
as well. He's
scared of me.
thinking, what's going on here?
Don't want this.
Oh, look. Oh, look. See, I'm not that hard. I'll give you a hug.
Oh, look at me. Am I going to do it?
They're all cheering you to go. Is she going to go? Yeah, she goes again. That's my girl. Where it all began, eh? Who would have known at this point where this is going to lead to?
No.
Not give up. It's tiring as well, this, for 4-year-olds.
Look at my face.
Oh.
Oh, look.
Who's the winner? Yeah.
Yeah, my parents definitely a big influence in my life right from the very beginning. Very sporty parents, always had us on the go doing different sports. Obviously my mum was a world champion Thai boxer, and then my dad was actually very good at skiing, you know, so very like sporty environments all the time in between school and on the weekends, and I feel like that really shaped me into the person I am today. Like I said, I feel like sport made a massive impact on my life and my siblings as well, and that's probably why we're all super close as well.
I'm just looking at that picture actually, that one makes me laugh because you just like, look at your face on that one.
I didn't even notice that.
I used to always say to you, you know, as long as you give it everything you've got, I'm happy, you know. You don't have to win everything, but you do have to give it 110% and try and do well. So that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the influence my parents have had was just very much like, you can do anything you put your mind to. You know, my dad, he works super hard, always been into sport and things like that, so people don't realise I actually get my sporty side from him as well. But I think my mum, she was a police officer, you know, she fought herself, she had children, she fought again. Like, there's just like so many examples, I think, that you can just kind of achieve whatever you want, and they've always been the type of parents to be like, if you're going to do it, you do it like you're all in for it, you know, you don't do things half-heartedly, like things are tough but you don't give up when you get, you know, to a certain point. So I think that's kind of what's carried on through me. I think one of the most important things is that I kind of got that kind of hard head and determination from them, you know, to keep going, and that's probably what's got me where I am now. I had a really successful Thai boxing career. I won 4 world championships as an amateur in a row, and then in my 4th one I won best female of the whole tournament, which was crazy out of all divisions. So I definitely did really well at Thai boxing, but I just felt like I wanted to make a career out of fighting. I felt like going over to MMA I would be able to start again. I was complete white belt in jiu-jitsu. I didn't know any wrestling. I'd be able to challenge myself with something new, but it didn't last for long. After my first fight, everyone was like, "Who's this girl?"
Introducing dangerous Dakota Ditcheva! Right hand.
Another knockout for Dakota Ditcheva!
Hi, welcome to Northern Spirit Muay Thai. This is my mum's gym that has been here for about 40 years now. My mum has trained generations of families in this gym, literally. She used to train here, she used to teach here. This is where I grew up, in this room, which is crazy that I've been here for this long, but let me take you around. These mats, me, my mum and my 2 brothers laid down ourselves. We did all of this ourselves. We used to train on this carpet over here, which used to give us blisters all the time. But that was kind of what we was used to, and we never used to complain. We used to just get on with it. What else? This cupboard in here is our pad room cupboard, which stores all of our stuff. But as you can see, over the 40 years, we have gained quite a lot of things. And it always stinks. This cupboard is known for stinking of sweaty training gear, but that's just kind of how it's always been. And then we have one more secret room as well. Now, we used to hate going in here because it's freezing, literally so cold, but it's our favorite room. Ta-da! As you can tell, it's quite cold, but this is our other room that's been here for as long as we can remember. The kids love to come in here and train, get in the ring and kind of do the thing. But yeah, this is where I spent my childhood growing up, and it's like a place that I will keep going forever and ever if I can. This has kind of shaped me into the person I am today, and I absolutely love, this is probably the other thing that I didn't mention about moving to Florida. This was like really hard for me to leave behind because I literally started my whole career in this gym. This is all I ever knew, training with my mum 3 times a week. It's only a part-time gym, and this is literally where my career started, so it's a very sacred place for me, I would say, but I love it. This is just perfect for me. That mirror's probably been broken about 100 times, so it's not allowed to be glass anymore because we throw each other into it all the time. But yeah, this is my home, we call it my home. My earliest memory in this gym would be hiding under that table. So like I said, when I was 4 years old, I didn't train all the time. I had 2 fights, and then I used to come to the gym with my mum, but just not take part in any of the classes. And I used to just hide under there because I was quite a shy kid. My little brother used to do the same thing when he got older. I used to hide under the table all the time while the classes were going on, but that's probably my earliest memory. Yeah, me and my older brother Cody are like tied to the hip, glued to the hip. Probably me glued to him more than the other way around, but I really probably depend on him more than I should. I feel like over the years of us growing up together, we used to fight a lot when we were younger, but then we just kind of got closer and closer. I think, again, through this sport, I feel like that's what sport does for us sometimes, you know? So like now, having him as a coach for me combined is like perfect. I feel like that's what's made me the fighter I am today. And it's just nice now that he can come over to the States. I'm at a position where I can bring him over, still have him involved in my training, even though I do MMA now and not Thai boxing, and just keep that you know, bond that we have going stronger and stronger due to us spending so much time together in this sport. Hello. You okay, brother?
How are you?
Yeah, good. It's windy today.
A bit windy. How's
You
things?
okay?
Yeah,
Good.
good.
Been
up
teaching?
to? Yeah, it's been coaching now. Chilling. What you been doing?
I just had some food, some dinner.
It's good scrub here, innit? Good scrub.
As kids, I still like, literally I'm glued to you.
Yeah, literally.
I'm like, don't let you go anywhere.
And
but
even when I did have a friend that time when I was like out playing with them, like I didn't want you to be there. I was
let
like,
you
leave
go on
Cole
your
at
own.
home. I want to be with my friends. Like you were adamant you were coming, you chased me. You was on your bike.
On the
I think,
bike,
on
yeah.
your bike, and
you went round the
ran
block
off.
first. Now there's 2 years between us, but I still felt like whatever you could do, I could do.
Yeah.
So when you went riding around the block, I
my
wanted to
friend.
follow.
Yeah.
And what did I end up doing? Riding straight into the wall, the corner
Yeah.
of the wall, split my head right open.
Went home, at least you went home crying.
That is just
At least you
typical
didn't
me
follow
as
us.
well. True, true.
Yeah.
That's just typical. Like I've always just wanted to be like
Around.
you all the time, not
Yeah.
give you any space. And now,
And then now you got
now it's like that
war
anyway.
wounds to show for it, yeah.
I've got war wounds. But yeah.
How have you been finding it being out of camp? Like you managed to get out and do a little bit?
Yeah, this is probably the most I've done. Like normally I'm in camp all the time, aren't I? So this little forced break at the moment has been nice. Been able to socialise a little bit more. Still come to the same place like this cafe, but as long as I'm getting out, I think finally started to accept a little bit about, you know, socialising and sacrifices and things like that with like friends and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing, you know. I'm still like doing something I love, and it's a sacrifice that enables me to be better at the sport that, you know, I put first in life. So it's been tough though. I think it's hard sometimes when you feel like you're missing out on going out. And a lot of my old friends now have got children, like got kids, and obviously that's something that I want. So it's hard that I have to accept that that's going to come later on in life for me. But then at the same time, I'm also doing something that I absolutely love every day, and I know that things will work out exactly how they should in the right time. So
the undefeated PFL Women's Flyweight 13-0 Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva.
I absolutely adore what I do every day. I love fighting. I love getting in the cage. I love training every day. So for me, like, nobody could be watching me. I could be literally on my own. No one could know who I am, and I would still turn up every day and give the same amount of effort as I do. Yeah, my goals in the future, titles, definitely world champion, but I want to just make sure that I am #1 flyweight out there in the whole world. I don't want there to be one girl left that anybody thinks will beat me, you know. I want to be able to beat them all, and that's it, done. Shut everyone up. That's my main goal. Yeah, as far as being in the cage, that is my #1 thing, to stay unbeaten and be a world champion.
Still undefeated, Dakota Ditcheva.